looking at
Big Sean over Pusha T?
No, I'm saying that
Well,
the worst thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
That's a beautiful thing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man.
No,
wait.
Yo, Nori be drunk out of his mind during these interviews. I know it's called Drink Champs, but goodness, that man is incoherent when that liquor get in his system. Now, Analytic Dreams video on Spotify to see the video along with the audio, because Kanye's saying some of the craziest stuff, and obviously it's a throwback, but just watching this again, I mean, it's just like it happened today.
He just said the worst.
The worst song is the best. Holy shit!
You fucked me up right now. You fucked my algorithm up.
Time out. I think you said the best. Okay, hold on.
Nah, man, look, they let that... Man, I know this man mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've changed this man's family, and both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout shit. And I don't rock with neither of them. And I need my apologies. I ain't saying they gonna change, but niggas is scared.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the premise of Big Sean versus Kanye. The overall delusion that this man has when it comes to speaking about one of the greatest rappers of all time is just insane. Because Big Sean is the most unproblematic rapper in the hip hop industry. I know y'all say J. Cole, but he's in hip hop timeout, so we're not talking about him right now. Big Sean is one of the more unproblematic people in the hip hop industry. He just wants to have his 10 out of 10 and live his life, right? Shout out to Jhené Aiko. But as far as that being considered, and the music being put out, and the leaks and the reports that Kanye has something to do with Big Sean's newer album being leaked, quote unquote, because during the new interview with Charlamagne, he basically said that was just a part of his album. They technically didn't leak the whole thing. Some of those were just songs he wasn't going to use for the album, which... What else are you supposed to say? Yeah, they leaked my whole album. So now if you come up with new songs, they're like, oh, that's just stuff you just came up with because they leaked your album. So it's a great thing to say, talking about, you know, Big Sean's response. But the reports of Kanye having something to do with leaking Big Sean's upcoming new album, Better Me Than You, which still doesn't have a release date because he's still pushing it back. I wonder why. But he basically responded to that, and people stating that Kanye has something to do with his album leaking.
Fucking projects, you know, I've been there since graduation, you know, and I got to like study and contribute, you know, give energy to every project. 808s, Beautiful Twisted, right? So
I Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, just had to correct him.
I know he was shit like that. So whoever did do that, just know it did fuck me up. But I know, like, hold on, let me show y'all some shit. I know he ain't do that shit because...
Like, this is the most passive-aggressive response you could ever have to somebody leaking your entire album.
I know he ain't do that. Niggas talking about, yeah, he did that. I know he ain't.
I mean, just look at his face. That man is hurt.
Let me show y'all something. You see this plaque right here? It's 185 million records sold.
Speak about it.
Under good music.
Talk about it.
I love good music. Nigga that made more money off my music than I did.
Hold up. Let there be silence.
Nigga that made more money off my music than I did. And leaking a nigga shit, I had access to a lot of exclusive.
Now this is where I say the passive aggressive tone kicks in, because you start to realize, oh, he actually does think Kanye leaked his music because of what he says right here.
Just him, just other people too, nigga. I would never leak nobody's shit, so I know he ain't do that. I know he ain't. So whoever started that rumor, y'all on some bullshit. No matter what's going on.
Yeah, he said, I got a lot of Kanye music, so I know he wouldn't leak my stuff because, you know, and then he just tailored off. You know what I mean? I wonder what will become of that. But because Big Sean's so unproblematic, nothing's gonna happen. I mean, Kendrick's been throwing shots at this man for years, and Big Sean's acting like he ain't hear it. So, as far as the 2021 Drink Champs interview with Kanye, basically saying that, you know, signing Big Sean was the worst thing he's ever done, which is insane. And then Big Sean expressing his disappointment for that specific video, which happened before this video I'm showing you right now. It happened before. So this was all in 2021. And then in 2022, Big Sean and Kanye were seen working together in the studio. I mean, talk about the fickleness of the music industry. And then they hinted at the why can I say that? Reconciliation. Why in the world? I'm slow. That was a Floyd Mayweather moment. But anyways, hinting at the I still can't say it. Reconciliation. Did I mess it up again? I definitely did. I'm keeping that in there, so y'all just got to listen to me get through the word. So, anyways, their collaborative efforts, let's just say that, on new music, which hasn't. Well, I think it did see the light of day. Maybe. I don't know. Let me look up Kanye and Big Sean, because in the Charlamagne interview, it made me realize that Kanye still hates Big Sean. That's what it made me realize. I mean, you would have thought him leaking his entire album would do that, but nah, that's what made me realize as far as the Charlamagne interview. But yeah, I didn't think they had any new music, so I guess they was just in the studio for vibes, which makes what he said in the Charlamagne interview even more impactful, because if you haven't heard that, I mean, he spoke on a lot of things when it came to he spoke on a lot when it came to Kanye West, and it was very pivotal that people heard this, because it's a very different side of Big Sean that I don't think people really got as far as the full story. So here is Big Sean basically talking about his differences with Kanye.
I was just pissed because he felt like I chose Drake over him. That relates back to, like, I only bring that up because he brought that up to somebody who told me something. You said Drake, I'm like, in 2015, talking about the song Blessings, where I helped Ye write his verse for the song. After he heard the song, was like, I have to be on it. And I helped him write his verse. And then I told him, you got to turn it into the mastering plant tomorrow, bro, because my album is about to come out. I wake up the next, by the way, I'm doing way too much as an artist. Like, I shouldn't even have to be worried about shit like this.
Right.
I'm checking in like an A&R would. Hey, did he send the verse to mastering? Oh, no, he still didn't. I call his engineer. Yo, did he oh, no, we still. I'm like, bro, y'all bullshit. Y'all playing. If he wants to be on the song, he need to send it. And we ended up doing the video version and the radio version, but for some reason he thinks because Drake didn't want him on that song. But I was like, I'm putting Ye on this song anyway because Ye put me on. If he wants to be on the song, he's gonna be on the song. So even though I've said that to his face, he just don't hear me or some shit. So for some reason, he just think that I'm being unloyal or some shit. I really don't know. I can't speak for him. In fact, I don't like speaking for other people, but I'm just, from my perspective, it was something along those.
So basically, he's giving you hints to why Kanye's acting so funny towards him for all those years, and seemingly putting it in the light of Big Sean's the one who's trash and who's the worst signing of his career. When in all actuality, it all goes back to my GOAT. I'm sorry, I got to bring it back to it, because when you're the GOAT of your entire music genre, people are going to hate you and hate the artist they signed because of you. Like, y'all don't think that the Lakers looked at Kwame Brown and they looked at LeBron and they just looked at Kwame with the disgust? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, Big Sean's not Kwame. But as far as just signing somebody, you being Kanye, Lil Wayne being who he is, Lil Wayne signs somebody, goes to be the biggest ever in the genre, and then you sign Big Sean, who basically used all his hits to get his women, let me just put it like that, and, you know, go about his life, which is nothing wrong with it. You know, if you have your own plan, you have your own plan. But Kanye probably looked at that and was like, you know what? You were supposed to be my Drake, and you didn't end up being like that. So now I'm just going to trash you for no reason. Crazy logic, but I'm pretty sure that's how Kanye be thinking, because at the end of the day, there's no reason for Kanye to be taking these type of tactics to throw Big Sean's marketing plans out the window. I mean, as far as Big Sean about to put out an album, now Vultures 2 came out. Like, it was supposed to have been out, but now Vultures 2 is coming out. And right when Big Sean was saying he was about to drop his album. So now Big Sean pushed his album back. So now when Big Sean drops again, don't be surprised if Kanye does something else. He'll probably drop Vultures 3 or something. I mean, as far as the tactics used to throw off Big Sean's career, it all leads back to Drake and his vitriol for Drake's success in the game. So, and Big Sean just said it himself. So y'all can't call me a Drake stan, because Big Sean said it, signed a good music with Kanye. So why would he think there wasn't anything if there was actually something? Because Kanye actually said, oh, you know what? I don't like how you made a song with Drake. Right? Up to date. So currently, he said that they technically paid him his money that he was owed, because I remember in the Drink Champs interview, he talked about how Kanye owed him some fettuccine, which is money for those who aren't as cultured. And they basically was playing games with him, sending him to different people to get the money. And he just realized, like, let me just hit Ye. Like, he don't even deal with this, but let me hit him. And then I guess Kanye just blew him off or whatever. But Big Sean did say in the Charlemagne interview, it eventually got resolved. So there was no need for him to go at that anymore as far as that standpoint of, oh, Ye owes me $6 million, which is insane. But with that, the whole beef of Big Sean and Kanye is so interesting because, like I keep saying, Big Sean was supposed to be Kanye's Drake. You sign somebody and your cosign alone leads him to have an expedited pathway to success. So now when he takes that success and gets with some of the baddest women on the planet and then settles down, now you're probably looking at it, even though you did the same thing, now you're probably looking at it from a standpoint of numbers wise, as far as why did my signee, my top performer signee, not be like Drake and Nicki, just like Lil Wayne was, not be like me and Rihanna, just like Jay-Z was, not be my Eminem and 50 Cent to Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? Like, as far as Kanye and the people he's co-signed, none of them has had more impact than those names I just said. So that's an aspect you could take for why Kanye just blatantly and illogically just goes at Big Sean for no reason. Because I'm trying to make sense of it because he's so unproblematic. It has to be coming from somewhere else. And I simply think it's him and his distaste for Drake's success. So anyways, I think that was basically it. Yeah, that was basically it. I was going to get into the whole good music stuff, but I kind of already wrapped that up as far as that scenario. So yeah, don't be surprised if Big Sean tries to put out an album and Kanye puts out like the first installment of his Yeezy. I can't say it's a PG podcast, but let me just say it was a thing that Kanye promoted way back in the past. Don't be surprised if you put out something for that as far as the explicit provocative nature of adult content. Let me just put it like that. So anyways, Big Sean and Kanye West and the public spat is forever continuing simply for the fact that Kanye can't get over Drake's success. It all leads back to Drake. So with that being said, click my link tree in my bio. Let me know on one of my social medias. What do you think of the main reason of Big Sean and Kanye's beef, and whose side are you on?